Coaching and development is very high on our agenda. The Australian Rugby League Commission came into being 2 weeks ago yesterday, and they had their first meeting last Tuesday. One of the items on the agenda is coaching and development, very high on their agenda. In fact, it's so high on the agenda, it's just under the TV rights negotiation. How are we going to standardise coaching and development around Australia? So that's one thing that they are really looking at. And one of the areas they're looking at is South East Queensland, because we've got a pilot program in place here, a development unit in place, where Queensland Rugby League coaching and Australian Rugby League development coaching all work together in one unit. That's under Brad Donald's guidance. Now, that's a pilot program that's being looked at. It's gone so well in the 2 years it's been here that now the Commission is looking at replicating that around the country. So we are participating in an area that is the blueprint for what's going to happen in the future. So it is a very exciting time to be involved in coaching and development in South East Queensland. And I hope that you all stay involved. Does anyone want to know anything about the Commission before I finish up? Is everyone aware how the Commission is, how it's formed? Does anyone care?
Well, how much money are they going to get?
Oh, that's a good question. But they're the single controlling body of rugby league in Australia. That's what they are now, the single controlling body. They control all the rules, they control all the legalities, they control the money, more importantly, as you just mentioned. And they're the boys. There's 8 of them, they're the commissioners, and David Gallop, who just used to be the National Rugby League CEO before, he's not that anymore, he's the CEO of the commission now. And he's got about 3 or 4, well, I can't call them second in charges, but there's 3 or 4 deputies under him that are basically running the game. So they put out the figures. These aren't my figures, but they believe we've got 1.5 million regular participants of rugby league in Australia, and that's counting all the school programs, all the one-on-one. So say a development officer goes into a school and sees a group of kids, that's counted as a participant. That's how the AFL do it. The figures I gave you at the start are the real players, but there's 1.5 million kids, people, women, masters that actually have a go at rugby league during any 1 year in Australia. And that's a lot. And that's what they're concentrating on. Foster, develop and grow the game. The commissioners, you've all seen their names and things, they've got a lot of expertise. This is a list I jotted down and it's not exhaustive. This is their areas. Technology, planning, innovation, social change, advertising, finance, future strategies, corporate leadership, government liaison, education and Indigenous leadership, the law, corporate governance, and experience as a former elite player. All those areas of expertise are there with those 8 commissions. So we've got every area covered. So the game, all I'm saying is the game is in very good hands over the commissioners. As a Queensland Rugby League now, we're just one member of the commission. One member out of all the 16 NRL clubs, the states, and the commissioners. They're all members of the commission. So we have to make sure that our ship is in order, and I believe it is. The Queensland Rugby League has been at the forefront of governance. Our board is a mixture of independents and grassroots people, and we have been that way now for 3 or 4 years. Our division boards, like the South East board, is a mixture of grassroots people and independent people. And that's the best model to administer a game. So if you've got any problems, there's a whole strategy worked out there how you can get your concerns from your club to your league, to your division, to the state, to the commission. We can do that now without any hindrances, without any state biases, without any problems. So it's all there for us. All we've got to do is make sure we keep doing our job right.